back on the Morning Brew with friends, and I love this. This is beer from the new Rio Bravo Brewing Company. I can't wait to try some of this in a little bit. It's just staring here like...
I've never seen beer in a jug like this. This is
Oh, these are
amazing.
growlers.
This used to be a wine
right?
thing.
The one on the left is a 1 gallon growler, and that's the half-gallon.
I had no idea.
Right?
I had no idea.
I love that little growler. I'll just keep it right here on my lap, and we'll just be friends like this all day, Dan.
Don't hold it too tight. You'll get it warm.
I can't wait to try their beer. I've heard good things already. It's a brand new brewery, but this week the stock market did some crazy stuff.
Yes.
And what is going on?
Well, there's all kinds of international activity,
Right.
and finally, what was happening in China, what was happening in Greece,
Right.
finally rubbed off on the stock market,
On the American market.
And so what's happening, what you see is the money goes someplace.
Right. Let's
It doesn't
back up
just
for 2 seconds, so
Yeah.
real quick, because just to remind people, because Greece basically is insolvent right now,
Right.
and then China last week devalued its currency. It was that week before even already.
2 weeks ago,
2 weeks
devalued
ago.
its currency and lost 25% of its stock market value.
Overnight.
Overnight.
And that threw everything into a tailspin. And then American markets did what over the last week?
Well, you have to understand there's a certain amount of money, and it's invested between the stock market and the bond market.
Right.
Mortgages are affected by the bond market. Well, what happened was money moved out of the stock market by virtue of the fragility of the international stock markets and moved into bonds.
If I had enough money to invest, I would put it into bonds because, I mean, the stock market's all over the place right now.
Well,
in a bond, you get a solid return that it's not going to be huge. What is it, 3-4% right now?
Couple percent, yeah.
And, best case, right?
Yes.
But stock market, it could be who knows what.
Well, it's when you have major swings like that, it scares people, and
Right.
what it scares is it triggers computer selling by the big mutual funds and the big groups, the 401k people, all those people that have big
the
money,
retirement fund
the
people.
retirement fund people,
Yeah.
and it triggers selling.
Oh.
And so you got triggered selling that happened when the market hit a certain threshold. Boom, the computerized selling kicks in. The money all flows over into the bond market. So as we've talked before on the show, if the stock market goes down, so does mortgage interest rates. So mortgage interest rates went down just a teeny bit.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Over the last week?
Oh yeah.
Oh, how much? Because
Yeah.
it was like 3.85 or something last week.
It had bounced back up to 4 because the market was rallying.
Around Greece,
Right.
and it would look like things were getting
Remember,
back.
we talked about all the money flowing into the stock
Right.
market, which got it to compete with the bond market. So interest rates got up to 4. Now they're back down to 3 7/8.
Wow.
And this all happens in a matter of days.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is amazing.
It's very volatile right now.
Yeah.
Very
What-
volatile.
I mean, what do we even suspect will happen the next week? I mean, my favorite piece of advice is, the stocks will go up or they'll go down.
You sound like most economists.
Right? Stocks will go up or they will go down. And that is my, the Morning Brew's prognostication.
Well,
there.
it's not good for anybody to have a free fall in the stock market, though we sit over here kind of like Cheshire cats in the bond area, the bond side with mortgages.
Right.
If people are losing their life savings over on the stock side, they're probably not going to buy houses. They're probably not going to need mortgages. So you want that free fall to stop.
Right. So
Okay?
how do you?
Well, I don't know how you stop it.
I guess that would be the billion-dollar question.
That's
or
the big
trillion-dollar
boys on
question,
Wall
right?
Street, yeah, and we'll see. You understand that Wall Street loves volatility.
Oh, yeah.
If you're a stockbroker and everything's level, nobody wants to buy, nobody wants to
You
sell.
got nothing to do.
Well, you have very little to do. And they make their money on commissions on transactions.
Right.
So they're real happy with volatility, okay?
Absolutely.
And a lot of time they'll fan the flames of volatility, all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you have to understand that's going on in the background. And that's why there's so much criticism about the way Wall Street is run.
Yeah.
Because the brokers out there really make their bucks based on volatility and activity.
Yeah, and the commissions they get from that.
Correct, from
Right.
both sides of it, you bet.
Right. Well, on the ground here, it looks like that's really going to be impacting then. Basically, could that really impact home sales?
It absolutely can. If people are, as I say, are losing their life savings in the stock market, they're not going to feel good about making an investment in real estate.
Right.
What we're looking at right now is resale homes. New home sales, we know, are off.
Yeah, they are.
They're off, and they've been readjusted. The sales have been readjusted. Remember we talked about those
Right.
readjustment
I love that
numbers?
word, readjusted.
Yes, the
In other words,
readjusted numbers.
the thing tanked, and we just made up new numbers for it.
Well,
in some
basically,
ways.
we said that the numbers that we've been giving you for the last 3 or 4 months were probably too good, and
Yeah.
things aren't quite that good, and we've taken another look at it, and really they're down.
Yeah.
So new home sales are down, they're fragile. And we talked about the fact that local builders here in Albuquerque, the local guys, the guys and gals that used to build houses along with the
Right.
big boys, just can't get financing right
No.
now because the community banks are gone.
Right.
And they just can't
The
get,
construction financing.
and the acquisition and development of lots and stuff like
Right.
that. But one of the things we want to look about is resales, and resales are actually skyrocketing right
Oh,
now.
really?
So yeah, they are. The Greater Albuquerque Association of Realtors is reporting record sales. Okay, so
That's amazing.
So if you've got a home and you've wanted to list your house and sell it, right now
Now's
is
a
a
good-
great time to do it. The inventories are shrinking, so the market is looking for nice new homes to put on the market for sale, newer
You're
homes.
making me think here, Greg.
Yes, it's a lot to think about. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I have several friends who are thinking about putting their houses on the market, and they've been, upside down, or they've been, they bought them at just the wrong time,
Yes.
and is now looking like it's finally getting ready to.
Starting to see some appreciation, so the
Yeah.
values are coming back. If I were somebody in the market for a house right now, one of the things I would do is get a market analysis from a licensed realtor and let them show you what the other houses in your neighborhood are selling for, and they can pinpoint that really
Right.
well.
Oh, yeah.
That's a step you should take. And the second step you should take is to get yourself pre-approved for your new mortgage, because it's real active out there right now. There are multiple offers on properties. So if you're going to make an offer on a property, it would be very, very positive for you to make an offer on a property and have a pre-approval letter to
your
go
bank.
along with
Yeah.
from your bank, from your mortgage company, to go along with your purchase agreement and show that person that you're a viable candidate for sale.
Yeah.
Okay, most realtors will ask for that within 5 working days.
Yeah.
But that means your offer's already been accepted. What you really want to do is give them that piece of paper when the offer is submitted, so they can look at it and choose your offer over the other 2 or 3 offers that are there without
Right.
a loan commitment.
Because when the market's tight, you got to move fast.
You have to move quickly. So you want to get pre-approved before you buy.
All right,
okay?
well, we got to move quickly too. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here. Can't wait to try some of this beer. And we're going to be talking to the guys from the county and the city about the new Sunport Boulevard extension. That'll be
Yes.
great. On the Morning Brew with friends.
The chili harvest is on, and the unmistakable scent of roasting chili is in the air. That means it's time for the second annual South Valley Chili Fiesta, Saturday, August 29th at Gateway Park from noon till 8. Amateur and professional chefs compete in a chili tasting cook-off, plus free festivities for the whole family, including live entertainment, arts and crafts, and a beer garden. The South Valley Chili Fiesta is sponsored by Bernalillo County, the South Valley Economic Development Center, New Mexico True, and these sponsors. Go to burnco.gov/SV Chili Fiesta for more information. Bernalillo County, we're more than you think.